who would you pick, dead or alive, real or fictional, as your fantasy Home Secretary in this new government to get to grips with this problem and do the best job possible? Alan, who are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with 75% of Roy Jenkins as Home Secretary in the 1960s. And the 75% I want is immigration was a difficult, divisive issue in the 1960s. Actually, I think a majority of British voters at that point actually wanted repatriation of migrants in opinion polls. But he passed the Race Relations Act. He, gave a very robust defense of diversity. He said we should be aiming for equal opportunity accompanied by cultural diversity and an atmosphere of mutual tolerance. I think we can work with that still today. So he very much, pushed back against migrants being treated badly within the country. But at the same time, there was a period in which they began to have firmer borders on who was allowed to come to the UK. And I think that combination of firm but fair borders, but treating migrants who are here well, that's the right combination. The 25% I don't want, if I'm allowed to say that, that he was responsible for really appalling treatment of the Kenyan Asians in 1968. And that is one of the more shameful episodes in British migration history.
So we've got Roy Jenkins down to his knees. Matt, who are you going to go for?
Well, I promise you we haven't, Alan and I haven't collaborated on it. I think we're just showing our age, but I'm actually going to go for not Roy Jenkins. Roy was the inspirational, the campaigning Home Secretary on social issues, the right person for the job at the right time in the 60s. But I'm going to take someone else from that same cabinet, which is Dennis Healey, because I think he has the combination of a really talented administrator and head of a department to get on top of the organisational challenges, a great communicator, a really sort of direct speaker, more so than I think Jenkins was, but without simplifying difficult issues, and also really tougher I think than Jenkins was, but also a deeply humane man, which is an absolutely vital character trait in a good Home Secretary.